Alright guys, this is Sean and Nick with the Health Insurance Guys. Just going to basically do our first video here, explain who we are, what we do, and how we got into it, and helping people find affordable health insurance more than anything. I mean, the plan is with this is just you guys get to know us, get to know out of the 10,000 million insurance brokers that are out there. We kind of wanted to bring a humanity. I gotta study words.
Human aspect,
human aspect to it.
We want you to feel like we're real people.
We are.
Yeah.
Please press 1 to talk to a real. No, Nick, I'll go ahead and let you start. How'd you get into the great world of health insurance?
So when I was 19, I started selling life insurance and disability insurance to government employees. I did that for probably about a year. I would get them whatever products they need, and then I would basically not even see them ever again. It didn't leave me a lot of satisfaction, which I actually like developing relationships with people. So,
sure. Okay.
And so I ended up going off to college, went out to Utah and spent 10 years there. I got a degree. And
10 years in college, so like Tommy?
No. I have a really hard time working for somebody else. I'm a terrible employee.
Terrible.
I was at E-Trade for 2 years, but the first day I started working there, I think I already quit in my head.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out, like, how do I start a business? And I spent like a year trying to figure it out.
Sure.
I eventually figured it out, and it took me about another year to get the funding I needed, started the food truck. But then I didn't start with enough money. I started with $50,000, started with $100,000. The food truck kind of fizzled out, and so I moved back home. Around that same time, though, I got kidney disease.
So that's crazy. So kidney disease, just because I'll talk to clients all the time, and they're like, what if I get cancer? And I always explain to them, cancer is one of those things that if you got it, you got it. So everything's going good. I'm sure you're getting health checkups every year and all that good jazz. Like you're physical and all that.
I was donating plasma when I was in college, and
nice.
They don't see that. Just because you get checkups and stuff doesn't mean they're going to catch that crazy stuff that happens.
Sure.
Because I was healthy, I checked no on every single question that was a health question. I was driving a motorcycle, and I crashed the motorcycle, and then they had to run a bunch of tests, and that's how they found out. They're like, they took a CT scan,
okay,
and they're like, "Dang, dude, your kidneys are huge. Like, we got to get a kidney doctor in here because there's something wrong with your kidneys."
Yeah.
I was sick and tired a lot, and so I went back home to be around family, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I go get a job again selling health insurance? I have a twin brother that's in insurance too. I don't know if you knew that. He went out and met with Mike, which is the head of the LEB agency here. He came back and said, "Hey, man, we should check out this healthcare solutions thing."
Sure.
And then I said, I checked it out. I liked what I heard. So I was like, I'm going to go up to Wisconsin for 2 or 3 weeks and just kind of stay there and figure it out. Decided it was really worth it for me to stay here. I packed up everything, got my apartment sold, packed up my dog and I in the car, and then drove up to Wisconsin, and that's where I'm at now.
From Houston.
Yeah.
How do you like the winter in Wisconsin?
I tell people, man,
I
got a really, really hot summer and a really cold winter.
That's interesting. So with the dialysis, though, what's that journey been like, and what do you do to keep that in check?
So I'm really bad at losing weight. I've got to lose about 80 pounds, and then I can qualify for a kidney transplant, which improves a lot. I have depression once in a while.
Sure.
I get tired, and so that's why I chose a self-employment fields, because if I'm feeling sick and tired, I can take a break and go home. And like every day, I do dialysis, so I'm hooking up to a machine every night, and basically it's like
to run all night.
It runs for 10 hours, where I can only go about 15 feet from my bed.
Sure.
But yeah, it's basically sugar water that pumps into your body, sucks out the toxins from your organs, and then it drains, and you put more in, and it drains, and it puts more in, and it does that 5 times a night.
Okay.
So that's your treatment, and I go to the kidney doctor once or twice a month. They draw my blood. They make sure I'm not dying.
Sure.
And that's the basic maintenance. If we could turn the camera on, you'd see I've got a fridge full of protein shakes, and underneath the camera, I've got a whole bunch of protein bars. I'm living the dream.
And my story's not that interesting, except just the bad employee. I don't think I was a bad employee, but when I was 16, 17, I was like, I didn't really want to go to college. I was, C-stat average student. I was working out at a local gym, and I met these guys, and they were, in their 20s, and, driving nice cars, and just, making money, and that's what I wanted to do. So I started traveling around the country promoting health clubs. I've been to almost every state except Alaska.
Promoting
Hawaii.
health clubs, huh?
Health clubs, yeah. I did that till I was probably right around 30. I guess I stopped. And then, fell in love. I got married here in Wisconsin and kept traveling and whatnot, and that didn't do wonders for a marriage when you're, gone for 3 months and home for 1 week. And so I kind of went back to corporate America in the health club industry and moved to Alpharetta, Georgia, and started running health clubs down there. Yeah. And that lasted all about 3 months, and then the ex-wife decided she didn't want to be in Georgia anymore, or me, so she moved back up here, and of course I had 2 kids, so I wasn't going to stay there, so I came back up here. I started looking at jobs and found out about, being a health insurance agent, or an agent in insurance in general. Did a little work with some corporate property and casualty. One bad factor is I had a boss, and it's like,
pesky bosses, man.
pesky bosses
Pesky
keep
bosses.
hammering it, Eventually I met a gentleman by the name of Don, and he introduced me to Mike, and introduced me to Healthcare Solutions, and they pretty much said, hey, you like to work hard, you like to help people, and how would you like to be your own boss? We kind of live the entrepreneurial life where we work 1,000 hours a week, so we don't have to work 40 hours a week, but
yes,
I don't think I'd change it. I don't have anybody to really answer to, except the mailman. I have lifelong friendships now with people that I've never even met. What would you say your favorite client or customer is? Or you just love them all? Just give them,
I don't love all my clients. Okay.
He's not talking about you or you.
Yeah, not you or you or
Eh.
that one in the back.
Yeah.
Not you either.
Yeah.
The best type of clients are the ones that understand what you do and what you're
Sure.
capable of doing and what you're not capable of doing.
Sure.
A lot of people think that just because I enroll them in a plan, I can service them for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm here to give you an answer, but it's not necessarily going to be the solution. It's going to be the path to get that answer.
Yep.
Like say you get a plan with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Blue Cross Blue Shield is servicing your plan.
Correct.
I helped you get the best plan I could find.
Correct.
But they're the actual insurance company, and so there's a lot that I can't do. I can't cancel your policy. I can't increase your premium. I would have to do a 3-way call with Blue Cross Blue Shield. So I have a client that calls me every other day.
Yes. That's the best
And
one.
one
Send
third-
cookies, just FYI. So.
Yeah. Send cookies. Send cookies.
Well, protein cookies.
No, send cookies.
Send milk. Send some milk.
If I'm being selfish, my favorite
Yeah.
clients probably the ones that, share it with their friends, refer it to their friends.
Sure.
Because
Well, that's a big part of our business too.
Yeah.
Is referrals. If Nick takes good care of you, or I do, if you do something good for somebody, they're going to share it. All we're really doing is helping. We're helping people figure out this crazy mess, and again, finding the best plan for them. As far as speaking of clients, obviously we love every client, but like you said, the clients that get it, they kind of know what they want, trusted advisor, that navigator. But I also really like the clients that are new, just turned 26,
oh yeah,
falling
yeah.
off my parents' plan. I've never dealt with this or whatever. I have clients that are 26 and 27, 28, 29, 30 that I'm still dealing with because of that. I was their first interaction with health insurance. But you got those clients like good old Wayne, man, that just, he actually should be calling me sometime this week. He normally calls me every week, so I don't know. Hopefully he didn't die from his...
Yeah, withdrawals. Yeah, Wayne withdrawals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He was making a salad, and he cut the tip of his finger off.
I've done that.
I didn't bring the video or the picture of it, but literally cut the tip of his finger off.
He sent you a photo?
Yeah, he sent me a photo. And he called me, and just a normal conversation. Hey, Sean. I was like, hey, Wayne, what's going on? It's a client that calls about every week. He's like, oh, not much. Hey, the plan you got me, is it covers, urgent care, right? Talking on the phone, calm as a cucumber. Cool, or is it cool as a cucumber? Cool as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber. Didn't know what was going on, and I was like, yeah, you're covered for that. Are you okay? Well, I was making a salad, and I chopped the tip of my finger off.
Is his finger cut off right now?
Cut off.
As he's talking to you.
Cut off, yes. So
He's all calm on the phone.
So I put the phone down for a second, and I just meditate for about 2 seconds, like, Wayne, Why
are you calling me?
Yeah. Go to the emergency. Well, hell, Sean, you got this guy. I think you got me a good plan, and I could understand everything you did, and blah blah blah. And I just, I don't want to, it's only a finger. Hell, I'm 60 years old. I don't need it. I'm like,
a finger.
Like, well, then just wrap it up. Well, I got it wrapped up in a kitchen cloth towel right now. I reckon I'll probably go in tomorrow or something. I'm like,
you're like, dude, I
like
got
nude.
you insurance so you could use it.
Yeah, it's nude. Okay, Wayne, go in. You're covered. Problem, I think when Obamacare started and just health insurance in general, I don't want to say it's a touchy subject, but it's I guess misinformed.
Oh, there's a ton of confusion.
Yeah.
When I was selling disability to government employees, I was a salesman. I'm still technically, they would call me a salesman.
Yeah.
I feel more like a consultant. I feel like an aide. I never appreciated health insurance personally.
Sure.
Before, and even after I got kidney disease, I didn't really appreciate it. Like, I never used health insurance.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, because I was always like, no, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Yeah,
I don't need health
that'd be
insurance. But then I got kidney disease, and I still was kind of like, I don't need to know anything about it because the government pretty much pays for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not that's not normal.
I don't think they do it for liver disease.
They don't do it for most diseases.
Yeah.
Most diseases. I never appreciated health insurance until I actually started helping people get it. When I started helping people and seeing them come to me and say, it's only been 17 days and I had an emergency where I had to use that health insurance.
Yeah.
And I've been self-employed my whole life and I haven't ever gotten health insurance. So thank you, Nick, for getting me health insurance. I mean, I've gotten teary-eyed. Usually I cut that out of any camera reel. But I get emotional because I'm able to help a lot of people in really serious and scary times in their lives.
Again, insurance, there's a lot of confusion on it. My first year doing this, I got to help a guy in Montana get a policy for his son, and his son, had, I think, stage 2 or stage 3 cancer, and no one, he didn't think anyone could help him because, all the pre-existing conditions clause. And I was like, you know what, you're not going to like the premium, but here's the plan for you. I don't know how many of you have kids or don't, but I have 2, and I would probably rob every bank from here to Houston to make sure I could pay for their health insurance if God forbid they had one of those alien diseases. I think you probably feel the same way too with the whole kidney thing, because you kind of need those to live. Yeah. That being said, I mean, what are we planning on for the next? What do you think?
I think I want to come up with more client stories. I want to make fun of some clients, but also
there we go.
talk about the successes
that'll keep
of some
them happy.
clients.
Yeah. We're gonna make fun of you.
So I want to talk about accident protection more.
Okay. Maybe we could do some models.
Yeah, some models.
Or we could do those too.
I have an idea thing with glasses because most people don't understand co-pays, co-insurance,
it could be confusing.
deductibles.
Before I got insurance, I
didn't
understand it.
I didn't either.
But it was like, what the hell? What is
I didn't
co-insurance?
even, yeah, like...
What do you mean co-insurance? 80-20, what does that mean?
What the heck is co-insurance, and when do I pay it, and how long does it last, and...
Yeah, I mean, we're going to post this on both our Facebook, Sean the Health Insurance Guy, and
Nick the Health Insurance Guy.
We're pretty clever with those names, obviously. So feel free to post comments down there and whatnot. Again, we'll share it on both our pages and all that.
Yeah.
Love to hear feedback.
Tell us if you thought this was boring.
Yeah, give us some ideas.
Maybe we'll dress in costume.
We should get a green screen.
Kittens riding dinosaurs, shooting lasers.
What about Frogger? Like a
Frogger
background.
Oh, like an animation, like stuff happening in the background?
Yeah.
Hey, that's an idea.
Interested. Yeah, I think we should set up call-ins too.
That would be
call-ins,
cool.
like talk to clients.
Yeah.
Like, doing this show.
Yeah.
Because we're hoping to build this into a thing where people can not only understand insurance, but kind of get a different aspect of it to where it's versus just a phone or just a Facebook post. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to again reach out to us via Facebook, website. You have a new website coming out soon.
Soon, but it'll be nickthehealthinsuranceguy.com.
And then I'm gonna steal it, so it'll be Sean, Health Insurance Guy. So
there you go.
Yeah, same phone numbers, contact info on there.
Yeah, it'll just go to my phone number.
You want to put out your phone number just in case someone.
It'll be on the ad. Or if it's an emergency, just dial 911.
Yeah, Wayne, if you're listening, 920.
Call 911.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in.
All right. Hey, remember, we're not just a pretty face. We actually do sell health insurance. Let's hope it actually recorded all that.